is normally one of the top games in English football, and the whole of Europe will have eyes upon it because we're off to the northwest. It's Liverpool versus Man United. I think only like 46 mile separates the two sides up the M6. Liverpool minus 250 could be a parlay piece. Man United at plus 635. The under/over is set at 3, with the over at minus 120. Draw plus 405. Liverpool team total set at plus 135 for them to score a minimum of 3. Marco here, I'm not sure Liverpool score 3. I'm not sure that Man United get anything out of this game. Liverpool are so good, and they cannot slip up. That's the beauty of having Liverpool play Man United, and Liverpool cannot slip up.
Yeah, United can't either, and that's what's fantastic about this match. Both have got a lot to play for, a lot on the line here. Yeah, you're right. If Liverpool are going to win the title or win the quadruple, they pretty much have to win every game now between where we are now and June, really. So this is one of their tougher games, and but it just kind of shows the gap in quality between these two now. That's Liverpool at minus 250, a home to Man United. It's quite a shocking indictment on United, that really. Liverpool very good at the weekend. Klopp called it one of the best ever performances via Liverpool. Irresistible at times. City, probably struggling after a tough week and a few strange selection issues as well. Didn't help themselves, but small caveat there, Liverpool were the better team, and ultimately across all competitions they've won 38 of 52 this season, which is a pretty bloody good record, and they've only lost 3 times. So yeah, they haven't lost a match that matters since December, and it's well over a year since that occurred at Anfield as well. They've obviously thrashed United in the last 2 matches, scoring 9 goals in head-to-heads, but go a bit further back, United have been a thorn in Liverpool's side, particularly when they've been big underdogs as well. So that is kind of niggling at me here. And yeah, I mean, United dreadful against Norwich at the weekend, weren't they? It wasn't exactly convincing, and Rangnick has said they need to improve vastly if they're going to get something out of this match. But they still have got the top 4 to play for. But just shocking defending against Norwich, which really would concern you going into the game against Liverpool. They conceded 15 shots at home to Norwich, which is criminal in its own right. They lost the expected goals battle, and they conceded 3 big chances. Basically chances where the sort of stat boffin suggests that forwards have a reasonable expected chance to score. So that's really concerning. United have only taken 1 point against the top 3 this season. They've managed only 3 clean sheets away from home all season. It feels like a don't complicate job and just put Liverpool in your multiples. But I think you're going to be a bit more aggressive, and I've decided to sort of leave it alone just because, derby game, a lot riding on it. I don't expect United to get sort of roll over quite as comfortable as they were when Solskjaer was in charge earlier in the season. So yeah, just interested to watch this. No real betting opinion on the match personally.
Stinch, I just cannot see Man United being able to contain this Liverpool, the attacking sense of the side. Or, I mean, I've got fullbacks who bomb on. I've got any 3 from 6 going forward. I mean, yeah, the over 3 at minus 120 looks right, because Liverpool could be 4-0 up at half time. I just want to be with Liverpool, and Liverpool to win by 2 goals at plus 115 just jumped off the page.
Yeah, I completely accept everything you say, but I kind of feel as though what you say is already built into the money line price, to be honest. It's not as if the match is saying Liverpool win. It's just how many Liverpool win by, according to the odds. So that's already sort of kind of built into the price. I think I'd take your point on the goals though. I'm not sure I'd want to be back in over 3, because you imagine Man United probably will come here and set up to try and be solid, I suppose. I don't think you'll see them come at Liverpool. So then, given the fact that Liverpool, played Man City twice in a week and had probably a bit of a taxing second leg, more of a taxing second leg than expected against Benfica, albeit with, I think, 7 changes they made in that game. I think it's just been a busy week. So probably kind of feel like maybe a 2-0 Liverpool win, a professional approach, because the games are coming thick and fast. So I think it would just be a case of getting the 3 points however they can, to be honest. But Mark is right. Man United have proved problematic in the past because of the derby factor, really. I think not so much at Anfield, more so at Old Trafford, but still there is that derby factor. But I think the fans are going to be bang up for it, which can only help Liverpool. And I just feel with this Man United team that you just don't want to be with them, even when they're favourites. I think we discussed when they played Norwich. I was like, wow. Kind of, even though I don't want to side with Norwich because they're the worst team in the league. Actually, if I was forced to bet, I would have taken Norwich. And as Mark described, the game was, even though Man United won, the game could have easily finished in a draw, I think. So yeah, don't want to be with Man United, but I think the Liverpool price is fine. Just if you looking for a bet, maybe Liverpool and under 3.5, maybe that could be a way to go.
Yeah, I mean, there's a really good bet coming in from the chat. I didn't see who done it. Maybe Mitch, because he loves a Liverpool to win and both teams to score, and that's at plus 175. But Jojo's gone with the old 2-0. Michael Makeda goes Liverpool, both teams to score. But Man United not to score in the game is at plus 135. The way that I see Man United defend and the way that they are disjointed in midfield. I mean, you can have two Man United midfielders over on the right wing. And I mean, you saw the way that Norwich cut through them. Can you imagine the difference between Pukki running onto the ball for Norwich, or Salah, or Mane, or Luis, or Firmino, or Jota? I mean, it could be 3-0 at half time, and this is the best plus one. Listen, let's have a little look at the official picks, because I see Liverpool just being far too comfortable in this game, and Liverpool minus 1.5. I think they win this 2-0, maybe 3-1. That brings in the over at minus 120 because the goal line is set at 3. So Liverpool plus 115 for Liverpool to win by 2 clear goals. I'm happy to take Liverpool on my side. I cannot have Man United, and I certainly don't think there's Man United are going to be able to hold on to Liverpool for too long. I just hope that Liverpool are not gassed out, because obviously they've been doing so well.